Last year, during my orientation week, I met another transfer student named Becca Hunger. As we got to talking, Becca told me that she was born and raised in Switzerland. When thinking about the United States and the European education system, I have to say that I didn't think the two systems were all that different. Becca told me otherwise. One of the major differences between my own American education and that of Becca's Swiss education would be the level of intensity. The first thing she said about the schooling system was that all of the grades, from young elementary years all the way through high school, were given an abundance of homework. The students were then punished by staying after hours if they did not get their homework done the previous night. No help from the parents was encouraged, and homework problems that were incorrect had to be redone until the student got the problem correct. The teacher's way of enforcing these rules was through actions of strictness. Strict attitude was played out by ripping up papers that had no names on them or hitting the students' fingers with rulers as means of punishment for disobedience. My schooling experience was nothing of that sort. I don't remember having an overwhelming amount of homework to do during the elementary or middle school years. My teachers were lovable and friendly. Becca noted that there is a large difference when it comes to the respect level between her relationship with her teachers and American students with their teachers. Americans have way less respect for their teachers because, one, they don't enforce a lot of rules, and two, teachers try to be too buddy-buddy with their students. The major thing that I took away from hearing the differences between Becca's and my education has to do with the level of authority that should be established within their learning environment. I believe there is a healthy balance between laying down the ground rules and being consistent with punishment, but also having grace upon students when grace is due. If too much grace is given, the students won't respect me or think that I'm credible. It's important for teachers to be that authority figure, but also be relational with their students. The second takeaway goes along with the end of my last takeaway, being relational. I know that I learn best when the learning environment is an authentic one where the teacher makes it a comfortable environment to have open dialogue.